Rojas, and a little bit of breaking news before we get started here. Mike Trout has been placed on the paternity list. No other news has been forthcoming as far as the Angels or the Trout family is concerned, so we're hoping the best for Jess and for Mike. If something happens during the game, we will certainly bring it to you. Now, as far as Trout not being in the lineup for the next couple of days, guys are starting to heat up a little bit. And Gooby, Shohei Ohtani is one guy certainly starting to swing the bat well.
He is really starting to square up the baseball. That's what you want to see from Shohei Ohtani. Staying back, staying balanced, little movement in the batter's box. You see him during BP the last couple of days. The comfort zone for him. The hands getting through the baseball. The balance is good, and he is starting to drive the baseball. Tuesday night, talking about crushing a baseball off the wall in right center field. Exit velocity just under 112 miles per hour. He centered that one well. It's good to see that. 8th hardest hit baseball this season for Shohei Ohtani. And then last night, I had no idea how he hit this breaking ball. It's a little bit over a foot. 0.2 off the ground, and he drove that out of the ballpark. That's all his power, lifting up tremendous launch angle for Shohei Ohtani. Take a look at our StatCast 3D, brought to you by Google Cloud. What he has done for his home run baseballs, they're all generally around the strikes and a couple off the inside part of the plate, but that one well below the strike zone, hits out, went out. Incredible swing last night. Hopefully he'll continue on as far as crushing the baseball.
Yeah, he had picked up a couple of breaking balls before that, maybe anticipating now.
I still don't know how he hit that ball that far.
That's ridiculous. It's like a 2-iron from Mark Gubas out at the country club. That's what it looks like. We're stepping away for a moment. When we return, Dylan Bundy was spectacular in his first start as a Halo. That slider was nasty. We'll talk about that when we return. Take on the Houston Astros beginning tomorrow night. Here's Scott Service's lineup for game number 7 for Seattle. Both teams currently at 2-4 on the season. J.P. Crawford leading things off at shortstop. Tim Lopes is in left field. Kyle Lewis in center. Kyle Seager at third base. Jose Marmolejos is the first baseman. Shed Long Jr. at second base. Daniel Vogelbach, the DH. Malik Smith is in right field. And Joe Hudson, one-time Angel, is on the mound. He is not on the mound. He's behind the plate. Although he could pitch. He's a catcher. He's got a good arm. On the mound for the Angels, it's Dylan Bundy making his second start as a Halo. And Gooby, what a terrific start. We've already touched on it a little bit. 6 2/3 against a very good Oakland ball club. 7 strikeouts and no walks.
Yeah, I got to go with my go-tos as far as Dylan Bundy to keep that success rolling, is continue that feel for that punch out.
Behind Dylan Bundy, it looks like this with no Mike Trout in the lineup for the next couple of days. Justin Upton's in left. Brian Goodwin in center. Taylor Ward gets a start in right. Anthony Rendon at third. David Fletcher at short. Luis Rengifo gets a start at second base. Albert Pujols at first. Max Stassi behind the plate.
Yeah, it's good to see Luis Rengifo back at second base.
Things off for Joe Madden. He is the shortstop. Brian Goodwin in center field. Anthony Rendon at third base. Justin Upton at left. Shohei Ohtani at DH. Albert Pujols at first. Taylor Ward at right. Max Stassi's doing the catching, and Luis Rengifo is batting 9th and playing second base as they take on the 28-year-old left-hander native of Fort Collins, Colorado. It's Marco Gonzalez making his second start of the year.
Yeah, fastballs 87 to 90 range. He'll throw a cut fastball, quite a few, curveball, and really good changeup.
Gave up 3 earned runs in 4 1/3. That was his first start against Houston as the gate in left field. Malik Smith is in right. Kyle Seager, J.P. Crawford on the left side of the infield. Shed Long Jr., Jose Marmolejos on the right side. Joe Hudson behind the plate.
Speaking of Lopes, we saw him out in right field playing left. 35th start in his career in left field for Lopes. As in high school.